Welcome to Jamaica Citizens Guide. In this video, I'll show you how to buy a used car in Jamaica and how to register it. So you now have your driver's license. You are now ready to buy a used car. Here are some tips before you buy. Choose a car according to intended use. What do you intend to use the car for primarily? If you will drive regularly on a bad road, a car with low bottom is not the right choice. It is also important to take into consideration the age of a car. Some used cars are simply too old and will just end up as a jalopy in your possession. Set a budget. How much money are you able to set aside or borrow to purchase the car? Budgeting is important because it might be detrimental to take money from other important things such as medical expenses to purchase the car. Take precaution when buying. Going to purchase a car means you will be carrying money, usually cash. Criminals target individuals with money, so ensure you meet the potential seller in a safe public location. Confirm seller's ownership. The seller must confirm to you that he or she has full ownership of the car. So ask to see the certificate of title, certificate of fitness, and certificate of registration. Look at a valid government ID of the seller to confirm that the name matches the name on the car documents. If the seller is not the owner or does not have all the car documents, do not buy. Have the car inspected and drive tested. If you are not experienced with cars, bring along an experienced mechanic to inspect the car's exterior, interior, engine, chassis number, indicators, and so on, and to test drive the car to determine if it is a decent car to buy. If you are satisfied with the result of the car's inspection and tests, you may proceed to the purchase. It is important to use an appropriate receipt with the transaction, a receipt which notes the year of the car, make, model, VIN, mileage, registration number, date of purchase, total amount paid, along with the signatures of both the buyer and seller. Coming up next, transfer of car title and applying for car documents in your own name. After you have purchased the car, the following steps are to be completed. Take the car into your possession along with the sale receipt. The seller must stamp out his name from the certificate of title at the tax office and hand the certificate of title to you along with all the other car documents. Obtain an insurance cover note from an insurance company of your choice. You may buy a comprehensive or third-party insurance, whichever you prefer. Visit the tax office to complete the transfer of the car title to yourself. The following documents must be presented to do the transfer: the certificate of title, valid certificate of fitness, insurance cover note, valid government ID, which may be passport or driver's license, taxpayer registration number TRN, and the registration certificate. At the tax office, you will fill out section 2 at the back of the certificate of title. You will see that section 1 was already completed by the seller. The tax office official will complete section 3. You will then pay the transfer fee, and if the car is 8 years or under, the second sales tax. Then you collect the receipts. At this point, you must apply for your new certificate of title, certificate of registration, and registration plates. To do this, get the form called Application for Motor Vehicle Transactions. In section A of this form, tick these 3 boxes: certificate of title, new registration plates, and transfer of ownership. These are the 3 transactions you are requiring. Then complete the other necessary sections of the form. Visit the tax office with the completed form and all the supporting documents. Such supporting documents are certificate of title, certificate of registration, certificate of fitness, insurance cover note, taxpayer registration number, car purchase receipt, government ID, and the prescribed fees and taxes. An official at the tax office will confirm you have all the required documents and the form is properly filled out. You will then be directed to the cashier to pay and then obtain your receipt. Upon payment, the registration request will be processed and you will be issued with your certificate of registration, certificate of title, pair of registration plates, and windscreen license sticker. Please note that it will take up to 90 days to receive your certificate of title